Here with head coach Ashley Wade. Coach, another sweep of this time of Elon, 13 hits, 8-3 final here on Sunday. Just, kind of thoughts on the game.
Yeah, I was really proud of our team this entire weekend, and especially today too. Everybody's tired, everybody's sore, and so one of our things this year is just don't be everybody and find a way to push through all the hurdles in your way. And so they came out and they just offensively jumped on the board, and Kara obviously kept us in it, and defense kept us in it through the game. And then even when Elon kind of started to get a rally going there in the 6th inning and put 3 on the board, it was great for us to answer back in the bottom of that inning and score 3 as well.
What adjustments did you see from Carrie today? Obviously, she started the first game yesterday, seeing a team 2 times at a weekend, usually advantaged offense, but she was able to keep them at bay until that 6th inning.
She was, and I think one thing for her too is she's really trusting her defense and the spin of her pitches, and so she knows that her best can beat anybody, and so with that she trusts the defense behind her. And I think she probably was a little less on the strikeouts today than a typical game for her, and especially as she was in game 1 against them, but she trusts the defense and is able to get out of it and just keep the hitters off base.
You jumped out to that early lead, and then they did score 3 there in the 6th. You were able to respond with 3, just kind of that back and forth, being able to push that lead back out. What's that say about your team?
Gritty, and that's one of the things that we've been in the forefronts of our mind this whole season, is to try to be gritty, and so that's exactly what they were today. And I think even when you have the lead on the front side, and we've never really lost the lead, they still had the fight and the grit all the way through. So it was great to see them when you're scoring multiple runs in several different innings. Your offense is in a really good spot.
Belief is a good thing to have, but when you're actually able to go out there and get wins and get results and stuff, it's easier, as the season wears on, to have these wins. The Seahawks are the only unbeaten conference team still remaining after 2 weeks. Just talk about that and moving forward, how that lifts as you continue to play conference.
Yeah, I think it just builds a lot of confidence, and we know that we're playing well, and that was something that even in the first half of the season, we weren't really firing on all cylinders, and we're starting to do that. Our offense is doing well, our pitching staff is doing well, and our defense is doing well. And so I think when you're doing that, you're in a really great spot as a team. But for us, it just builds a lot of confidence, but we're not trying to look too far ahead, just taking things one game at a time, one opponent at a time, and not get too far ahead of ourselves.
You got a midweek matchup against one of the best teams in the country this year in Duke. Just kind of thoughts going into that key road test.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a great test for us, and obviously that's a very good program. And when we played them last year, it was back and forth when we were at home, and so we're hoping to do that again, of just have a great competition and a great challenge before us.